Well, hello there, Lions. Ladies and gents, thems and theirs. Welcome to February 2017 tarot reading for Leo the Lion. Indeed, Leo. I hope you all are set for a fabulous month. I hope many of you have found your special someone for Valentine's Day. And yeah, let's take a look at what's going on. I hope you are all well. I love to wish everybody the best of health. One of my favorite parts of doing this. We only have this moment. We are here in this moment together. The universe is energy and frequency. And we might find ourselves here together because, well, we all have issues, but we all have choices. And that's the theme of the February reading. All 12 signs. Leo. Oh yeah. All 12 signs are receiving a dual path spread, which is themed in choice. So, this is going to require a bit of work from you, Leo. I hope you don't mind. The first card I'm going to pull is your current situation, and we'll go from there. Current situation is a Six of Pentacles reversed. So, now, whatever issue it is, whatever decisions you're making, plural, decision, singular if it's a big one, whatever question you have, just set your intention on it. One full conscious breath, deep grounding breath. Focus on that question. You knowing this is the Six of Pentacles or not, it doesn't really matter. It just helps me see the general current situation for the majority. But if you're an individual out there watching in YouTube land, ask your own question to the universe before we begin. All right, I'm just going to lay all the cards out here, and then we'll get started. General overall energy, bottom of the deck, a Knight of Wands. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. This speaks to me about achieving balance. Something you're typically pretty good at, but if you're refining that even further or worried about becoming off balance, it shows you're keen, you're sharp. You're a sharp sign anyways, Leo. Not too much gets past you. So when it comes to the current situation of choice, and the Six of Pentacles, we can either choose to take action, which is this top row, or inaction, which is the bottom row, all leading to different outcomes. So, these two cards closest to the Six of Pentacles are going to be the benefit of choosing one way or the other. So, the Six of Pentacles, I feel you're a little bit divided. There might be some jealousy between friends. I have a feeling that there could be some social circles, then it's a workplace environment where there's a bit of economic disparity going on. And, I mean, the card says it right there, right? If you read it point blank from the card, it's pretty plain to see. But it's reversed. So what does that mean? It means money looks like it could be coming back to you, depending on a choice you make. So that's pretty interesting. I don't see anyone going without, but I do get the sense of a little bit of jealousy. So those are sort of some of the things influencing the current situation and perhaps a current question or decision that you have to make or answer, as it were. So yeah, maybe a little bit of money coming back for you. Could be a fortunate month here. All right, so should you choose to take action on dealing with people in somewhat of on those material or those very root-based things, material things, I see a little bit of heartache, which is interesting. I feel that it's not really coming through as regret, it's coming through as more of an anguish, more of a heartache. So I would be really careful before acting too quickly in matters of money. This could be needless spending, Leo. You may have recently received a raise or promotion, and it's possible that the work could be too much to handle right now. But or if you are presented with it, for some of you, I feel it might have already happened in January, and you're carrying this into February. But for some of you, you might still be able to make this choice. So that's kind of interesting. So with heartache and anguish, it's not really regret. Um, yeah, it's overall stressful, and it's an anxious feeling. So yeah, peace of mind is at risk here from acting too quickly on a matter of money. But this is supposed to be the benefit. I find it counterintuitive to find the benefit of a Nine of Swords in a money related matter. But the fact that the card is showing up in this position must mean that whatever this grievance is healthy and necessary. It's all it could be. And another 9 on the path of inaction as a benefit, in a reverse. This independent, choosing not to act, could end up you realizing maybe you have more help than you originally realized when it comes to these financial matters. We've got more pentacles here. So, or if you're waiting on a decision to purchase something, a big ticket item, or accept money from a source knowing it's going to be more responsibility on you, it could be wise. It could be very wise to do so. I have a feeling waiting, you're seeing the picture a little bit more clearly, and that's the benefit here. Acting quickly, I think, means you're going to be gaining in material, but it's going to cause anxiety. But that anxiety could be necessary. So let's go on to the downside of the action and the inaction plan. So on the action side of things, moving along, going with the flow, acting quickly, being agreeable, or whatever it is you set your intention on in the very first question you asked. The downside of this path is the Hangman. It means there's matters here that are beyond your control. It doesn't necessarily mean fate and destiny. It is major. Number 12, major. I just feel that there's factors here that are beyond your control. So, and far beyond your control. So that's interesting. That acting too quickly could make these anxieties, this necessary healing, worse, because you will feel powerless in many ways, especially mentally. But there is some feeling associated to it as well. I don't know why jealousy. For some of you guys, it must be a reoccurring theme. Something's going on there. Choosing some inaction or waiting back, kind of lying in the grass of the Serengeti, waiting for your prey, not acting. It's the downside of that is it could cause a little bit of flightiness. It could cause you to get off track. You could, by more means, like waylay the situation, and then other things are coming up, and your attention isn't focused on it, and quite potentially things could happen very quickly, and you would miss an opportunity, or perhaps this money coming back to you, which is kind of interesting, or help from others. You might miss out on some of that. So that's the downside of the inaction. Final outcome, action and inaction. Final outcome of actions, not looking so good here. 7, and I won't tell you what to decide. I'll let you judge for yourself, because you were the one that asked your question, and I couldn't hear it through the interweb. So, 7 of Swords. Yeah. And I'm not sure if this is you trying to recover from hasty actions. It does present that way for some of you, for sure. Or is this the reoccurring theme of the jealousy again, getting completely out of hand? The forces that are beyond your control, I think, though, leading you to needing a point of recovery, and then you may have to be somewhat underhanded or a little bit manipulative in order to regain what you may have lost, right? What you may have lost. So it shows that there is money coming back to you, and that waiting things out kind of, because Leo, you can either pounce or you can either wait. This is a perfect spread for you because it shows that you understand the waiting game. It shows that you understand. It's built into your nature almost. How well. This is a good card to have in the outcome position because it means that you're content, you're satisfied with who you are as a person in the long and short of it, whether it's material matters or how you're perceiving the situation. There is contentment there. The moon is, even though it's full, it's far behind him. He's not even really looking at it. So there's no disillusionment there. He knows he came out a winner. He, she, or them are there. So, yeah, I won't tell you what to do. The cards do speak for themselves here, though. So whatever the majority of you are going through, I would just take it easy. I would actually really go into a time of like keen observation, looking and listening to the people around you. See who's up to no good. And if it's you that's up to no good, maybe you just need to take that time out. Maybe this reading was what it took just to reevaluate your motivations and your intentions, and is the risk or the reward worse than the pressure and the anxiety you're going to put on yourself here. Yes, Leo, it looks career focused. It looks material based for February. Those of you seeking love answers, not much came through. I hope that means a lot of you have found your significant other for Valentine's Day. And if you're single, I trust that means a lot of you will go out and have some fun or either be truly content in loving yourself. Okay, Leo, we'll see you next month. Okay, have a good one.